Did we pick a good location or a bad location for our spring break? Good. Alright guys, we're here at Hunting Island State Park in South Carolina. On this episode, this is a travel vlog. We've done a couple before where we take a trip and we just want to chronicle our trip. Maybe it'll inspire you. Maybe you're fortunate enough to have something to tow behind a Jeep that you can go camping with. And I would put this place as a definite destination if you're on the East Coast. Again, this is Hunting Island State Park. We're in the state of South Carolina. We're going to cover a lot of ground while we're on this trip because we're going to go see the sunset, and then the next morning we're going to get up and see the sunrise right out here on this beach where it is going to be windy and cold. We're going to go to the top of a lighthouse built in the 1800s. I'm terrified of height, and I'm going to make it all the way to the top, I think. My parents are with me. So on this trip, it's spring break for our schools in North Carolina where we live. The challenge we ran into this year is our kids' spring break corresponds with my wife's busiest time of the year. She's got a big event coming up that she leaves next week for work, and she could not take this week off. So we decided to come up and do something a little different, come up with a new idea. So my father has always wanted an RV. So we thought, why don't we rent an RV? I watched the movie RV with my kids. They're waiting for us to go dump the tanks and have it blow up on us. So we haven't done that yet, so I can't tell you about it here in this intro. But just cross your fingers, for our sake, that it doesn't blow up. Sunrise, sunset. We are going to go to it's not really a museum, I'm not sure what they call it, but there is a very cool education center where you can see snakes and turtles and all types of different snakes and reptiles and fish and what have you that are native to this area. I'll also let you in real quick on a little tip. Park department probably doesn't want me telling you this. So they say the best sunset in South Carolina is here on this island, okay? And I would agree. There's an amazing sunset here. There is a marsh boardwalk, okay? So there's a small parking area, and you can take the marsh boardwalk out and see an amazing sunset over the marsh. But that's not the secret of what we did. Now, again, we're here in April. This is maybe not peak season. And at least from a boating standpoint, that we only saw 1 or 2 boats out. If you go to the very end of the island, just before you get to the bridge that goes over to Fripp Island, you can take a right, and there's a road that takes you out to a boat ramp. And if you go out to that point, you can drive all the way. It has the most amazing sunset. I believe it was better for us because my mother has had both hips replaced. For grandparents that don't want to hike out to the end of the boardwalk, taking the car down to the boat ramp, as long as you're not in people's way, if boats are launching and being picked up, you need to find somewhere else, okay? The purpose of this area is not for seeing the sunset, but I'll say it was amazing. You're going to get to see that, but that's my tip of the day. If you come to Hunting Island State Park, is go to the boat ramp to see the sunset. If not there, the second best place is where they want you to go, which is the Marsh Boardwalk. So with that, let's get into this episode.
Well, my favorite thing is being with all of y'all.
So beyond us,
Going to see the sunset. That was really pretty.
and really excited to do s'mores, and the sunset was just so pretty, and we got to take a lot of pretty photos. I think today was just really fun, and I can't choose my favorite.
Plates or not?
Oh yeah, we need plates.
Do you mind going to get a few?
Should we take
Where
these
are
off or leave them on?
Yeah, take those off.
Where are
Oh
they?
yeah, and it goes longer.
Yeah, but don't lose them. And then they tell us.
But Grandma, let's put them back in the box.
Yeah, put them in here.
Get-
What color did y'all get?
I got blue.
Purple. Reddish. Purple.
Okay.
We'll start with one.
Put the marshmallow thing right in front of me, you won't get much smoke.
Keep it from.
Fast, fast, fast. Wait, well, don't touch
Okay.
it.
Oh, that was a good gooey one.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, coals, we still don't have quite enough coals to really do it the right way, but this is good enough.
Oh, y'all.
What?
What about roasting? That's what you need to try. Roast a
Hold on.
Milky Way.
All right, Mom. I'm gonna make
Somebody a Milky Way.
melted Milky
I'll
Way.
do that.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Watch me. I'm roasting here.
Okay.
That's hot.
You're white.
Oh, it's black.
Well, don't touch it.
I still want to try it.
See, we gooey in the middle. There's good caramel right there. Here, pull that caramel off. There you go.
You want it without a marshmallow?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it got all
I
gooey.
want a bite.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
I actually would rather that than.
More. I don't want to like.
You want me to take the black part off?
I stuck a piece of chocolate in between.
Okay.
Thank you. Dad, would
Okay.
you like to bite?
Grandma,
Oh,
I'm
you
not
got
gonna
it.
eat this whole thing.
Yeah, I'll have a bite.
Grandma, look at mine.
Hey, good morning, guys. We are walking out to the beach to try to see a beautiful South Carolina sunrise. All right, good morning. We're here, sunrise, South Carolina. Let's do this. We took what was a 5-hour trip yesterday by car. Took us about 7.5 hours, and we got here, and that's because we were in 2 vehicles. What we did was we brought one of our family vehicles, our daily drivers, and we also rented a 36-foot RV, a Class A RV. And the reason for that is my father has always wanted an RV, and we wanted to have the experience of doing that as a family. Both grandparents, both kids, and I came down here to the beach. Ashley wasn't able to join us. This is her big project time, her busy time of the year. I don't know if the camera is going to do justice for how nice it is here at Hunting Island State Park here in South Carolina near Beaufort. If you've never been here before, put this one on your bucket list. this place is awesome. Now, it got decimated by Hurricane Matthew. These palm trees, I'm trying to pan a little bit, these palm trees right back here are campsites. So directly behind me are campsites that were destroyed by Matthew, and they're just now putting them back together. It's, what is it, April? It's spring break for the kids. It's April 2019 when I'm filming this, and they've got dirt and gravel and stuff mounded up here where they're starting now to put back those campsites. We're in the RV site, which is over here. Again, it's awesome. Further down the beach is the Lighthouse. And like I said, there's a huge beach. We're real close, our campsite, we're in campsite 110. If you could get campsite 109, that would be a great one to get because you have a great view out at the ocean. For what that's worth, that would be one of the prime spots right beside us. We're on the back side of that. And I don't know if it got on the video or not. I was doing a time lapse at the time, but our tent, we had one of those big pop-up 10 by 10 tents. I had sandbags on it to hold it down, and it didn't matter. It's blowing, we're having probably 20-mile-an-hour winds here or more, and a big gust of wind picked it up and just crumpled it into a heap of trash, and we got, not even one use out of it. Admission was $5 to come in, but because we were staying at the campground at the other end of the island, they give you a hang tag and you can come in for free. Now, we do have to pay, I think it's $2 a piece to be able to climb to the top of the lighthouse. This island here is cut off from the mainland. You come in by bridge. If you're coming in an RV, the bridge you got to go over is pretty daunting. You definitely don't want oncoming traffic like we had with a 20-30 mile an hour wind gust like we were facing, but we pretty much went straight down the middle of the bridge and just dared somebody, play chicken with them. And one car was oncoming, and they decided that we were bigger and they got out of our way, and we were able to get by them. So with that, we are going to climb this lighthouse. 167 steps is what the pamphlet says from the bottom to the top. Going up for me is not that big a deal. It's the coming back down. I don't like heights. Surprise! You learned something new about me. I do not like heights. But both kids want to climb. So guess what we're doing? We're climbing. So we're gonna get to the top. It's all for the shot, for the video, so you guys can see the view. It's all for the kids so they can see it. As for me, I just assume look at one of your photos from climbing up there. So maybe you'll see me panic, I don't know. 167 steps. Gotta be pretty easy, right? and a lighthouse built in the 1800s. So my guess is, just a hunch, is that my expectations, I have not seen inside yet, but my expectations are metal steps that spiral around the inside. I may be dead wrong, and I bet you can see through them. So going up isn't going to be that big of a deal. I bet going down is going to be a little bit nerve-wracking. We'll just have to wait and see. Our name's on the list. They have a guest or a host. I don't know whether she works for the state park system or not, but there's a host here with a notepad, and she's keeping everybody's name. One thing I'll tell you is if you come to the lighthouse, you probably want to come early. Now, it was chilly this morning, so we waited for the sun to come out and warm things up. We went out earlier for the sunrise, and it was freezing because the wind was blowing so hard. What I'll tell you is you have to put your name on the list, and there's no time restraint. So your name can get called, and you go to the top, and you might take 5 minutes if you want to, get up there, see it, and leave, or you can get up there and stay all day. There is no time limit. And with that, let's climb the tower. All right, guys, so this is the sign of sheer terror. If the camera is shaking, I'm sorry. I'm at the very top of the lighthouse with the girls. We've got this amazing view out here. It's windy on the other side, so I'm on the back side of the lighthouse trying to shield the microphone on the top of the camera so you guys can hear us. Mom and Dad are down below wanting to take our picture at the top of the lighthouse, and I'm terrified to walk around there. So I'm gonna carefully hold the handle here, which is rusty. So, hey Lens, pull the camera back and let Granddaddy try to take our picture. I know they do, but I'm terrified, and he's the one standing on the ground. Just keep walking, I'm coming. Oh gosh. Do not lean on that
Granddaddy,
pole right there, because look how rusty that is. Where are they? Okay. Hold on, you're asking a lot.
So in the comments, do you think that you would ever want to come up here? Yes or no?
That's where we camp, our campsite right up there. So that's how they carry the wood up to the top. Wow. Crazy. That's so cool.
piece of cake now that we're done.
Yeah. You can tell.
If this is the first time seeing the channel and tuning in, go ahead real quick. Hit the thumbs up if you like this. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more travel vlogs. We don't do a ton of them. We're typically on our channel, we're doing more how-to and stuff related to Jeeps, but this channel is an opportunity for our family to learn, explore, and do new things with YouTube and with social media. So that's what we're doing here today. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to show you a few more clips here. We ate really well on this trip. Cooked a lot of sausage, bacon, cooked everything outside on a cast iron skillet, and just had a great time. Highly recommend, if you're going to be on the East Coast, make a stop at Hunting Island State Park. You won't regret it. It's a fantastic spot. Friendly people, lots of great resources there on site. South Carolina, appreciate the hospitality, appreciate the great time, and we will definitely be back. With that, we're going to wrap up this episode. If you want to stick around towards the end, we have a few little funny outtakes that we added just for a little humor. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down, leave us a comment or questions down below. There's some things that we left out in the interest of time, and happy to share our experiences and give you any advice we can. Until next time, this is Kern Campbell signing off for My Jeep and Me. 1, 2, 3, cheese. And now let's do like...
Wait, let me do that one more. Redo that one.
No, let's do a funny one.
Okay, 1, 2.
Oh, it's just pretty small. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Here we go. And now we're gonna be like shocked, like, wow, like what's something silly, crazy. Okay, you ready?
What do you mean?
I don't care. Anything just crazy while sitting down like.
Okay. Do not do this as a thumbnail.
You ready?
You're not using this.
1, 2, 3, go.
You're not using that in your thumbnail.
I don't know where we're going. We're just playing around. We're having fun.
Yeah, you're not using any of these videos though.
Uh-huh.
No,
So I gotta tell you while they're both sitting here, and I'll pay for it later. This one, Lindsay, is excited to shoot this video. This one over here, 6 months ago, when she was in elementary school, was all about us shooting our videos. Stop, it's just we're having fun. See, now that we're in middle school, the thought of having this out there somewhere that no one's ever gonna see other than, well, you, there's like 3 people watching this. And, oh, Avery, your phone is in the sand, sweetheart.
Avery.
On that note, I think that's where we're gonna call it timeout. The middle schooler who just got a phone, dunked it in the sand, and yeah, that's gonna be fun. Oh, cool, look, it's the Google car going by with the camera, and everybody wave. Oh, that little girl's gonna think we're waving at her. Maybe we will be on Google. The Google car, or a car with a camera on top, I assume is for Google Street View, is going past right now, and so maybe in a month or so,
They just drove past.
yeah, so in a
RV.
month or so, we will have to look at Hunting Island State Park on Google Maps and see, maybe we will be on Street View. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
What do we get to do when we go home? Go to the beach?
No. Okay, let's start over and let's listen to my
Can we
words.
go to the beach when we get home?
Sorry.
When we get home,
No, when we get home, I have to go to
drive
work.
the beach?
Okay, so listen.
Do we have a toothpick?
I don't know. We might find an old toothbrush or something. We could go on the other side of the sand dune and not be windy.
We're switching
I
back.
have to get out of here. I'm sorry.
Okay, the sand.
Pushing the sand in my
Oh,
eyeball.
go away, go away. Keep walking. You're getting sand on us, Lindsay. Walk away. Yeah, thank you. You always have to go downwind. So, Lindsay, next time, when you get up and the wind's blowing this way, walk with the wind so you don't cut. By going that way, all your sand blew on us. So, Avery, I'm going to get up and you're going to get sand on you. Would you like to get up first?
Yeah.
And you go that way. Oh, I can still get up.